I'm green and inexperienced, dreaming about that cherry and stay sparked and train cards. He know that they be carrying it on. I'm feeling grown when I spray my cologne. Got a mind of my own, but time's ticking too long.
We can start right now. Episode 1, A-List Rookies. Gang shit.
Cool.
Alright, dude. LSD?
Yep. What about it?
Have you ever done it?
No.
What do you think about it? What would you think would happen when you take LSD? Like, what do you imagine?
I know it's like hallucinogens and everything, and I mean, I'd like to one day try it. Like when I have like a bit more free time and probably more disposable income. But I'd like
Right.
Don't they do like guided trips like with someone who's experienced or whatever?
You can definitely find that places. I think that's more common with ayahuasca, which is a totally different
Yeah, I know.
thing.
That's another thing I want to try. But yeah,
I think
mean,
something
one day I'd like to try it.
you can actually do legal ayahuasca ceremonies in I think Orlando even.
Really?
Yeah, there's a sign that I always passed. It's like they're called a church, so they can do it legally because it's like a religious ceremony or something like that. But it cost $650 for 6-night
Jesus.
ceremony. But it's like a 6-night ceremony though. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'd try it.
I don't know. You got to really look into the details. Do you know what goes into like an ayahuasca?
Yeah.
It's like fucking.
Yeah, it's like it's ridiculous.
It's crazy, dude. And
And apparently it's not pleasurable.
Oh,
Technically
no.
not a pleasurable experience. But
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'd like to break my brain for a bit. I think it'd
I
be
think
valuable.
there's a quicker way you could break your brain. I know you'd like to have a guided trip, which is why I think a couple of my friends don't want to try DMT at all. But DMT is, I'll just say, very accessible, and it's fun.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
It's not.
But I'm gonna try to
well, I guess I should
try
say
it a guided trip before
right.
doing it like by myself. You know what I mean?
But ayahuasca lasts for multiple hours. DMT can last for like 15 minutes. And
Yeah, I've watched Joe Rogan before.
Okay, word. Everyone's seen it on Joe Rogan, dude.
Bro, did you try DMT?
That's what he always says to every single guest. And most of them.
Yep.
Did you hear that one guy that told his story about how he felt like he was blasting off on a rocket ship?
I don't watch like Joe Rogan.
I don't watch him that much either. It was
regularly.
a long time ago. I mean, I used to watch him a lot. He's
Maybe.
just on Spotify now, though. Fucking loser.
Yeah, I know. But
So,
I mean, he made like what, like $100 million or whatever.
I mean, I would have done it too. I mean, shit. Spotify, pick me up.
Yeah, I mean,
That'd
yeah.
be dope. There's a lot of cool pictures if you look LSD up on Google Images.
Yeah, I've seen him before. We talked about like ayahuasca and LSD and again this like religion class that I took.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Did you learn anything new? Oh, dude, wait. I want to say this story real quick. I got 2 stories about LSD, but you can say one in between. All right, dude. So
All right.
in 12th grade in anatomy class, do you remember Miss? Ooh, actually, I don't want to say her name. She's my anatomy teacher, and her name started with like Miss L. Could you imagine?
Oh yeah, I had her.
Okay, good. I had her as well. And one time she was going over what LSD was to the class, and she said it was literally rat poison. And I raised my hand and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's rat poison. That's not true. I've done it like a lot. And she said, if you say things like that, I can search your backpack. And then I just put my hand down and I was like, never mind, it's cool. And
Yeah, it was like sometimes she was really cool,
And
and
then
then
she said
sometimes
that.
she just felt
Like,
like
what?
hardcore conservative.
But that didn't
So
even
initially-
make sense, bro.
Yeah, and it's like the stigma against like when you're in like that sort of kind of mindset. It's like the stigma that you have against certain things just rationally doesn't make any sense.
Well, you know
I
what?
remember she was always talking about how much she loved guns.
That's nice on school grounds. Just chat about that all the time. But you know what, dude? Guns are cool. And also, I did acid in her
Yep.
class, so she can suck my dick.
Yep, that's fair. For on both ends. I mean, I think prohibition doesn't work, and if we look at a country like Portugal that decriminalized all drugs, and rather than treating addiction as as a crime instead of treating it as what it is, a disease,
Mm-hmm.
they've had way better outcomes and everything. So I think at the very least we should decriminalize all drugs. I'm supportive of legalizing them all so that at least when people do drugs, they don't run the risk of overdosing on fentanyl or anything. Um, yeah, and just we need to stop like this gigantic stigma against people who use drugs and addiction. Start treating it with the kindness and empathy that it needs to be, because addiction is a disease. It is not a mortal failing. It is not. It's not reflective of some sort of personal fault. It is a physiological reaction to certain substances. It is a disease that needs to be taken care of medically, and we need to show the people who are struggling with those issues kindness and empathy to help them get through it, and that they're supported and loved.
I 100% agree with everything you just said, but also, do you agree that some people sometimes, like they set themselves up for failure in a way? You know what I mean? Don't you think?
Yeah,
that,
it's inevitable.
yeah, and I guess you could blame it on a lot of things, but miseducation is a really big thing too, because don't you always hear that LSD is a non-addictive thing, and it's not physically addictive, but don't you hear that a lot?
Yeah, but you can technically get addicted to anything.
And a lot of people don't understand that though.
Like no one's ever watched My Strange Addiction. Like,
Yeah, dude,
like, what the fuck?
that shit's crazy. There's a lady who's addicted to eating ceramic.
Yeah, it's like, so anything is technically addictive. And again, what I would reiterate is that usually whenever some like it's a form of disease, and there's usually an underlying problem that is yet to be addressed, and
Right.
we need to create the conditions where people feel comfortable coming out and getting the proper help that they need for the issues that they're struggling with.
And I just want to be really clear real quick. I mean, LSD is addictive in a way like where if you're in a low place in your life and you can just make colors go everywhere and like have a good time, like a lot of people get addicted to that feeling. And I know people who have done it for every single week for months and years in a row.
Yeah, the dopamine rush and everything. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
I've done
definitely
that,
like
where-
yeah, so that's possible, and it's the same thing with mushrooms too. Like I've seen people eat mushrooms
Yep.
every day, and like it's not good for your mental health. And a lot of people will argue the fact. And there's even a cult that I know of that I'm not going to give too many details about, but they give their children LSD when they're born, and and they do that to everybody inside of that like tribe of people, kind of.
Yeah,
And it's like
yeah, that
yeah, it's really honestly it's sick, and they make everybody fucking crazy pretty much, like their whole life.
yeah, there's a foundational, fundamental like issue with how they view the world.
Yeah, it's
I
really
don't think the LSD is the issue. I think the ideology that brought them to do those practices is the problem.
100%.
LSD, any drug, LSD, it's a tool that you can use properly, or it is something that you can abuse. It is all dependent on the person, and we need to create the conditions where people feel comfortable using it properly and not as a substitute or other sorts of medical intervention.
But
Like,
what?
I mean, people abuse soda, people abuse food because they give us the same dopamine rush.
Right.
People abuse sex. It's just about addressing those underlying issues that people are struggling with, and that just needs to be easier. It's not the drugs themselves. It's the problems that lead people to abusing whenever they're abusing.
But I also think like this is really interesting, and I don't think it's something that you'd understand because you've never done LSD, and I haven't either. That's totally illegal. But if I had done it, then I like
In a video game.
yeah, in a video. I've done it in a video game for sure.
Yeah, like the Minecraft mods.
Mm-hmm. I've done a lot in Minecraft mods. Let's just say that, and I feel like LSD generates its own propaganda for itself. Like when you take LSD, it makes you feel like I just discovered everything. Like I know the answer to everything, and I gotta tell everybody that this is the answer, and they have to use this to see it because I can't explain it when I'm not on this. So how am I gonna get everybody else to see what I'm seeing? And they get kind of pushy, as if they're like trying to spread like they're really pushy with like a religion or something like that. It almost feels like that. And there's a lot of people that are really annoying in that sense, and they don't understand. Like their brain is you're putting drugs into your brain, like in their
You're like
what? Like you don't know what you're talking about when you're in that state, and it could be the truth, but it also probably couldn't. Like it's most likely not, though, right? Because you're on drugs.
yeah. Like usually you shouldn't make decisions under the influence of something.
Yeah, and it impairs you.
Yep.
So I just think it's interesting. A lot of people definitely would have a lot of harsh words to say about people talking bad about LSD, which I'm not even doing.
Yeah, we're
But
just saying, yeah, if you're hardcore defending LSD for certain reasons, then you're probably using it to as a self medication as a rather than using it responsibly
yeah,
in a
I
recreational or
definitely agree
even
with that
medicinal manner.
for sure.
I mean, because I know it can be used to help people. Even then, like, still, there's nothing wrong using it recreationally as long as it's done responsibly.
But there is a thin line of responsible use, though, because what I
Yeah,
mean,
of course. Like,
it's a really
yeah,
small dose to get fucked up on drugs, like really strong
yeah,
psychedelics, and sometimes people don't get it, and they'll take one, they'll be like, I'm not feeling it, bro. I need another one, and
yeah,
like,
like with edibles. So like,
yeah, same thing
just
there.
just just eat the ear of the teddy bear, dude. And again, that's an issue of like someone not using the drug responsibly. Like, if it's your first time, like your tolerance for the substance is going to be ridiculously low because you've literally never experienced it. So, yeah,
Yeah, uh, and a lot of times there's okay. This is actually something I feel really strongly about. There's really, really a lot of misinformation about MDMA in the street,
hmm
and I don't know how informed
yep,
you are on the subject, but I've known people who have sold um, fake MDMA as MDMA, and I know people who have sold like multiple. Like I've bought it and tested three different kinds. I've gotten ethylone, methylone, meth, uh,
yeah,
like
it's a
everything
huge
that's
issue.
not MDMA. And I think one of the biggest problems is someone will try something and the dealer will be like, "This is definitely MDMA." They trust that guy. Maybe it's even a friend, and they don't even know. They just got it from their plug, and they said it was MDMA. And so they take
hmm
it, and then they think that that's what MDMA feels like. Then they get real MDMA later, which is by all means a fairly safe drug to do on occasion. Like you really can do
hmm
that safely. And
Yep.
they'll take that and they'll be like, "This isn't as speedy or as dopamine filling as that other stuff," because they probably had meth or something like that, and they think that that person's ripping them off, and then they go back to the first guy. They need to have there needs to be better drug education for like because people are getting addicted to meth, like kids are getting addicted to
Yeah,
meth.
yeah. That's why I support like drug legalization. So at least that on that it could be regulated. And if you want to buy MDMA, you know you're getting MDMA and not
Mm-hmm.
some other substance. Like same thing, the issue with fentanyl and heroin. It's like I would like heroin's one of the literally one of these most addictive substances on the planet, and I would never condone someone to use it. But I think it should be like legalized and regulated because at least if someone's going to use that, I want to make sure that they know what's going into their body and that it's a lot safer than what you get from some dumb fuck off of the street.
Right. Yeah. And
Because I mean, imagine like Lil Peep and the various other artists that
Lil
have
Peep,
died because of
Mac Miller,
yeah. It's like if they
Prince.
had the resources to like if it were legalized and everything, it'd probably be super expensive. Like
Mm-hmm.
with marijuana and the states that have legalized it, like the legal marijuana is super expensive. I mean, people like Lil Peep and like Mac Miller and all the people that have died from those overdoses that are relatively famous. I mean, they have the resources. So at least like if they were doing it and they had the resources, they wouldn't need to go to some guy off of the street. You know what I mean?
That is very true. And also, let me just say, in medical marijuana's defense, um, my
It gets a lot of revenue for the state.
well, that is
I know
true.
like areas
It is expensive,
like
but
Colorado constitutionally, like they made so much money that constitutionally it was illegal for them to have that much money. But yeah,
that's
sorry.
pretty fucking lit,
Go on.
actually. Good shit,
Yep.
Colorado. But what I
Literally and figuratively.
but what I was gonna say though is I have a medical marijuana patient that lives at my house, and a really good deal that they've been getting. And I ask about the deals and stuff because I'm gonna be a patient soon. Uh,
Mhm.
they've been getting a quarter, which is 7 grams, and I don't know. Do you recognize that that's like a decent amount for like $15?
Sure.
Because like I guess
I mean, if you
so
if
a gram would normally be like $10 to $15, right? But
mhm.
there's this deal that they've been getting consistently where you can get 7 grams for $15.
Oh, okay, yeah, then yeah.
So
I just need to know
yeah,
like the relative
I think that's a good
from a
comparison.
from a legal dispensary or whatever?
Yeah, from a legal dispensary.
Oh
And,
yeah, yeah. And I
and
know like the stuff from the legal dispensaries are like legit. Like they're
but it's
potent.
also it's shake though, so it's like what that means is that it's grounded up, and
Hmm.
I guess in that sense it doesn't lose the THC percentage, but the THC itself loses potency,
Hmm.
technically.
Yeah.
So but I get it's like 16% THC.
Yeah,
It's pretty decent.
it's like buying pre-ground black pepper versus grinding it yourself.
Exactly like that actually. But there, don't get me wrong. There's definitely really higher quality weed that you can buy, and it is extremely expensive. Uh,
Hmm.
and on the black market, there are people that can definitely get as good quality weed for cheaper. No one does
Yep.
it though, and if they do get the high quality weed, they always mark it up because they're assholes. But I know the prices that they're coming in at, and
Hmm.
it's like you can definitely sell that for cheaper, and the markup's crazy. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. I mean,
And
but
some people
yeah,
really need
I'd
it.
much rather have like legal marijuana available for, as you said, the people who need it, than it be illegal and we have this stupid ass stigma, like all marijuana makes you lazy and blah blah. You know, it
it
could be used responsibly, it could be used irresponsibly, but it is definitely, because I also know someone in my family who is a medical marijuana user. To them, it's not, they don't really like it, but
hmm
whenever they need to use it, it's a good way for them to help treat with their with the issues that they're dealing with.
and
So
that's what it is
yeah.
like for a lot of people too. And a lot of people who don't smoke pot, they don't realize. And I'm not sure if you realize this too. You might because you have that friend. But when you're fixing a medical issue, like if you're in a lot of pain and you smoke weed, you're not getting high. You're fixing the pain. Like it doesn't translate into both,
Yeah,
really. Like
it's like taking Tylenol or something.
like the person that you were having the debate with before this call, he uses it medically because he's in severe pain a lot, and he
Hmm.
literally doesn't get high. Like I've been at his house, he'll take like
Yeah, like
huge dabs of really high concentrated shit that I'll dab next and be really uncomfortable, and yeah,
hmm well, he's
so
probably built up a good tolerance to
that
it.
too, but
Um,
it's
like the
incredible though.
person I know, they've had back pain their entire life, and
hmm
they said that it's pretty useful, but they don't like the psychoactive effects. So for them,
Right.
it's good to use when like they're in severe pain.
It,
And
sometimes
they haven't they're in their 60s and they have a super low tolerance, so they get real fucked up.
yeah, I feel
It's
like
useful.
the best idea, if you talk to this friend, would be to tell them to do low dose edibles, like do like
Yeah, I think that's what they do. Yeah, they don't smoke it or anything because they're old and
no, but
have decrepit lungs.
what they should do is they should do like 1 milligram edibles like every day or whatever, and or whatever a small amount
Hmm.
would be for them, so that they build up their tolerance, and then after they can slowly build up their tolerance, they can take an amount to where it would fix their pain and it wouldn't give them psychoactive effects.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's definitely the move for them. And also mixing
All right.
CBD with THC makes both of
Oh
them,
yeah, that really helps.
yeah. So it's pretty
I have
gangster.
this I have this CBD cream that my sister gave to my mom. My mom gave to me because I deal with knee and ankle pain a lot, and man, that shit works wonders.
Fuck
Holy
yeah.
shit!
That shit's really dope,
Just
actually.
rub it on, and yeah, it really helps, especially since I exercise a lot and I'm always on my feet and always biking. So
Oh,
yeah,
hell yeah.
it's like why the fuck was this illegal for so long? And it helps so much, and like, you don't even have to get high off of it.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
real.
yeah, I still don't understand like the stigma that people hold against. It's like what the fuck?
Well, I do
Live
kind
your
of.
life and
There are a lot of walking stereotypes, especially in Florida, that you see out, and you'll be like, that guy
oh
smells
yeah.
like weed, and he's like parked wrong, and he's fucking texting and drinking a Sprite while he's driving out of the parking space. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also that's totally me sometimes, but what was I gonna say too? Something about THC. I looked it up here. Oh yeah. You can get something at dispensaries now called, well, they probably could have the whole time, but it's called 1-to-1. And I've tried it from a patient, not the one at my house, but I've tried it from a patient, and it helped a lot. Like it doesn't even get you that high, but it helps with anxiety, and it helped with pain, and it helped with like kind of help me stay focused. Even I don't know.
So I'm reading here. It's bred from an amnesia haze and a high CBD. So it's like basically a mix.
Yeah, so it's the ratio of
or-
CBD to THC is 1 to 1.
Yeah. So and usually, isn't CBD like a lot lower than?
Yeah,
Or is it-
if you want to get high, then yeah, because what CBD will negate the psychoactive effect of THC.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not that as educated on you, so.
Okay, I
that
gotcha.
makes-
So like it doesn't get you as high to smoke that, but you could get high if you smoke like a joint or two, or if you were like very new to smoking, maybe like 1 to 1 something that you'd want to try first. But
Do they have edibles for it?
yeah, they do have 1 to 1 edibles actually, but
Okay, yeah. I'm more interested in edibles because like smoking anything, like I have real bad asthma and it irritates the fuck out of my lungs.
and
Like
dude,
even right now, like the worst season is it's spring for me because of all the fucking pollen. And it irritates the fuck
Yeah.
out of my lungs and makes me sneeze and everything. So for me, I'm more of a edibles person than smoking pot.
But you got to be careful with edibles, bro, because it's
Oh, yeah.
totally
Yeah.
different. It's literally so weed's already a psychedelic, but edibles are like a really strong
Yeah,
psychedelic.
like
I've
processed by your liver.
I've had visual
It's different,
psychedelic
literally.
trips on edibles that were stronger than acid trips that I've had.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I've heard from other people too.
it's possible. So you got to be careful. You got to be really careful. And like I don't know, what's the strongest edible you've done?
I think I only ate the head of a of a gummy bear,
Oh, really?
and
Okay.
yeah, and the high feeling, it didn't kick in for a while, obviously,
Mhm.
but it felt like when I tried to move, like my arm, it was like stuttering, and yeah, I just felt like real jittery,
Okay.
and and it was only just like the head of a tape, so it's like.
Yeah, you probably
I
had
know
like
if I-
5 milligrams or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't much. It was like my sister had brought it from because she lives in Colorado.
Oh,
This was like
sometimes-
this is when we graduated.
Oh yeah, well, especially back then, bro. There's like a lot of mislabeling, so things were stronger than they were labeled on the package, so they'd sell better.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
definitely a
that's
thing.
a huge reason why regulation's important.
Yeah, but
So-
honestly, fuck them for the weed. Give me the strong
Yeah.
shit.
But I mean, if you want strong shit, if it says like I don't know 100 milligrams, you want it to have 100 milligrams. You don't want it
Yeah,
to have
you're right.
50,
You're right.
or even
I-
150. It's like maybe
You're 100%. I was just kidding right there because if somebody gets something and they're expecting something lower and then they trip balls, like that's not cool.
or same thing if they're expecting something higher and it's not.
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
false
work,
advertising.
and then their muscles hurt.
Yeah, so yeah,
Oh,
regulation's important.
there's another quick story I wanted to say about acid after my anatomy teacher one. So I was somewhat friends with this older guy who was one of my friend's mom's boyfriend. He was like he's like 45. He's been to prison and stuff, and like for a lot of his life he's been in prison. And he always has these cool stories. And he told me the story one time about when he was a kid. He used to get, because you can get blotter paper really easy. I don't know how he got it when he was a kid, but on Etsy, you can go on Etsy.com right now, and you can order blotter paper with a bunch of designs on it, and it just comes blank. Then you can dip any chemicals on it. So what he did was he got the blotter paper and he dipped rat poison on it, but like very small amounts, I guess. And he took one to make sure that it didn't kill him, and then he just sold them one at a time. And
Jesus Christ.
and I think he might have even sold sheets to some dealers and let them do whatever. So
So like it was literally rat poison.
literally rat poison. So
Should they have a Pokemon one?
oh yeah. Are you looking at it right now? I'm looking at a couple of
Yeah.
them. I can show you some that I've seen inside video games. You know, if you know what I mean. Let's see. There's a cool Rick and Morty one that I saw in this video game, and that was a crazy video game, bro. Let me tell you. Rick and Morty.
Oh, I think.
Oh, it's this one right. Oh wait, you know what? I can show it on the stream. Here, look. Follow along. Come with me on a journey through the stream. All right, it was this one.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that popped up when all I just looked up was blotter paper.
These are popular inside the video games around town.
Yeah, like
and
Minecraft, like all it's like really good with Minecraft because you have like all those little squares.
yeah,
It's
yeah, it was
great.
really easy to build with them. Gosh, that was a really good
Mhm.
one. And then wait, what else? There's a anime one. You watch anime?
Yeah, some of
Oh,
it.
dude, it was like something with the moon in it, something about sun and moon or something like that. Can you tell me what the anime
Was
is?
it
Name some.
um
Something with light, sun, moon, maybe.
Sailor Moon?
Wait, yeah, yeah. Say it again. Sailor
Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon. Okay, look. Wait. These are the first ones I had from a good friend of mine. Oh, it's not gonna be on here, is it? Yeah, I don't know where this guy must have custom made it. It was super badass. I don't even watch Sailor Moon, but I was like, that's a cool ass picture. I
I
don't know.
remember being young, and one of the reasons why I realized I was straight was watching Sailor Moon. And and Pokemon, I mean Misty. Like when you're 5,
Oh yeah, dude,
you
I
like
was
water
into it.
types.
I was kind of into it, but Brock was always fucking trying to slide in on my girl, and so was Ash, and I felt like everybody was trying to get it with her. She was like the only girl. It was like a sausage fest the whole time.
Yeah, Brock tried to get in with every female he saw.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Gosh, the original
Nurse
Pokemon was
Joy.
fucking awesome. Nurse Joy! She was bad, bro.
Yeah.
She was bad. I'm looking up Nurse Joy right now.
Yeah, yeah. I miss like
Oh
the
my god.
the old aesthetic for anime, like where it's hand bad bitches.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, look for one of the ones like I love the old school anime aesthetic, like from the 90s
Okay,
and
alright, so let's
80s.
see. What should I just
See,
look that up?
just click on
What the fuck is this?
that's fan art.
Okay.
Go up, scroll up, and then on the right you see that like the tan Nurse Joy with the Chansey. It's like that aesthetic where you could tell like it was hand drawn versus now everything is like digital art.
Okay, yeah,
You
okay.
understand what I'm saying? Like this aesthetic,
Yeah.
and like even though it's like kind of grainier and grittier, I love that aesthetic and I miss it so much.
Kind of
Like I
like
understand now, technically, like the animation is more fluid and cleaner. Yeah, like
mhm.
if you look up old school
I was
Dragon Ball
about to
Z
put
versus
original. Not even Dragon Ball Z,
like Dragon Ball.
just normal Dragon Ball. Look,
Yeah, yes, I love this aesthetic.
this is
It's like you could
gangster.
tell it was hand drawn. It was made by
Mhm.
people and
I
everything.
love that too. I love that.
Every frame, like even though there were technically more errors and it's not as I
Mhm.
just love this aesthetic.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
have you seen Akira the
spell it real quick.
movie?
No.
Akira.
Ah,
This
no.
movie,
It looks
like
cool though. It looks
literally every
badass.
single frame was hand drawn. Yeah, this is like you have to like it's a mind fuck if you're trying to watch it on Minecraft while under LSD. I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, do what you want. But I mean, just the aesthetic and just the amount of like everything is hand drawn painstakingly and it's just so beautiful. Oh my god.
I really
and
love
this was
art, and this looks awesome.
yeah, this was one of the films that popularized anime in the West. Like
Okay.
I'd recommend the English dub. Like most of the time,
Mhm. I can't listen to their squeaky
this-
voices, honestly. You know, like at least
Yeah,
in Dragon Ball, it was like.
yeah, it's like after like growing up listening to like the English voice actor for Goku, like listening to the
Dude, it's
to the
so
Japanese
different.
subtitles, like it's way too high pitched. And I mean, the voice actress, I mean, she's obviously talented and everything, and I'm sure
Mhm.
other
Yeah, of
people
course.
grew up with the Japanese dub. Like to them, that's the actual. I mean, come on, man.
I totally agree with that. Let's see.
Yeah, just this is just the hand drawn aesthetic. I just love it so much. I miss it.
So this isn't anime, but the original Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
There's an episode that me and my brother both remember. I don't know if you watched the original Scooby Doo. Oh, this is fucking
Yeah, I did.
blasphemy. Get out of here.
Yeah.
But so this is the OG shit right here. There's an episode where they accidentally for not even one frame, for a whole scene where Shaggy's talking, they made his hair yellow.
Oh yeah, I've seen like the animation mistakes.
Dude,
It's like they
wait.
also reused a shit ton of like assets, like the running and everything. Like when those
Wait.
montages that was literally just made to to pad out time.
Yeah, dude, none of this is the
Like
original. Keep going.
if you go back and try to watch Scooby-Doo, it's so bad.
Oh
It's
yeah,
literally
it is
so
really bad and poorly made, but I still love watching
super
it.
repetitive. Yeah,
Dude.
super repetitive,
Oh.
done on super cheaply. But I mean, like, there's just a certain. I guess it's nostalgia for us as we're getting old.
Wait, what about this one, bro? You seen this?
Yes,
Oh my gosh, I watched this over
like
at.
like this aesthetic is like for me like the best. Like you could tell it was still hand drawn and everything, and it was darker. It's like people legit just died, and I loved how in this movie there was the flip where in the beginning we think, oh, these women are the good guys, and then we're having the issues with the zombies, but it ends up that the zombies were actually the good guys, and these
Oh
women were
yeah,
the evil cap. Yeah, like this was one of my
Dude.
favorite movies growing up.
so
Like
listen,
whenever
bro.
it was on Cartoon Network, like I had this on VHS too.
Oh, I have it on VHS as well. But I watched
Yeah.
it when I was over at my buddy's house. We were playing Minecraft, doing LSD in Minecraft while we watched this.
Yeah.
And it was probably the funniest thing ever because you could tell everything that was about to happen. And I'll give you a good example because there's a guy. Remember the guy that turns into like the big scary cat, like the ship captain
Yep.
guy? Dude, he looks like he's a fucking werewolf already before he turns into anything, bro. And he talks like one. He's like, "Oh, let's go on the ship." This guy, he's a fucking werewolf.
Yes.
Dude, and he literally sounds like a demon when he talks, bro. And then everyone's like, okay, so here's the thing. When I was so deep into Minecraft on acid,
Mhm.
when I watched this, I totally forgot that he was a werewolf. And my buddy knew, and he kept on making jokes about it. I didn't know what he was talking about. And then he turned into the werewolf cat thing, and I was like, what? No way! It looks just like him, though. Like, what the fuck? Like, he literally looks like a cat. Like, or anyways. But, also, there's another good one. Wasn't there an alien one?
Yes, that one I remember wasn't. That's when they switched over to digital.
Yeah.
I remember with that one, I really liked the vibrant colors. Like it was like super colorful and saturated. I remember like Scooby and Shaggy were trying to fuck the alien.
Oh yeah. I do remember that, but also girlfriend. Anyways.
No, it's not. No, I don't think this one was digital. I'm thinking of the.
Oh, this one. Oh wait, no, that's the same one.
Of-
You're thinking of.
I'm thinking of the with the electric guy.
Yeah. That's
one.
the
That's
the
when
one
they
where they
go
go in the
to
video
digital.
game. The one where they go in
Yeah.
the video game. Okay, we're gonna look
And
up
they
that
meet
one
like
next.
they meet their past selves, and they're like, "You guys are old" or whatever.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
meta.
I do remember that. That's actually a really
Yeah, I
good
like
movie.
this one.
But I like this one, and she was on my fucking girlfriend hardcore, so hardcore. That's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh, she has nothing going on though.
I'd rank the Demon Cat one as number 1 out of this trilogy. This one is number 2, and I
Yeah.
like the video game one the least, but I really love the vibrant colors.
Okay, let's
of
go to
the
the
video
video
game
game
one.
one. What's the video game one called? It's like wait.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna look up Electric Man because then I feel like I can. Yeah, it's this one, and then Cyber Chase.
Okay.
I have all these on VHS.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, fuck with me, bro. That's what's up. All right. Oh man, it's a good movie. I actually like this one a lot.
Yeah, I remember just how like wacky like the different situations were.
And then we got really weird. Wow, and they even had a Game Boy Advance video game for it. Meta. Oh, you remember this one? Aloha Scooby Doo. That's a newer one, kind of. I was still a kid, but
I'm not sure.
they're at
Look
Hawaii.
it up and see what
Okay,
you get.
let's do that.
Because like this trilogy was like the end that I.
Yeah. So this
Yeah,
is like
I don't think I saw this one.
another good one. I had no complaints about it. It was a newer one. Girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't think I saw it.
All right, and then we'll go on to this one's good too. What the fuck was the one where they had Kiss? Or wait, did they?
Oh
have
yeah, I
Kiss?
remember that.
Yeah, they did. They did.
They were like
Was that the vampire one?
it was like with the goth.
Yeah. This one is
Yeah,
what
I
I was
think-
thinking of. Oh, wait, was
Yeah.
it No, it wasn't. No, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember this part. What the fuck? And then they explained it all.
Yeah.
Like, well, actually, he was using a projector. Like, what?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here,
I
bro.
remember this one. This is what made me realize that I was into goth chicks.
This is what made me realize that's actually a white guy that they just colored black. Look at this dude. Oh wait,
This is the
I don't want to do
checkers
that.
game where
Hell no. All right, but wow. Yeah, goth chicks though. Every chick they made was pretty hot, dude. Into it. Actually, no, they made these. Less on her, I guess. She's pretty.
I've never been into pigtails.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, if you're really pretty, you can have whatever. Honestly, you could be bald if you're really pretty. I don't care.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
It's whatever. Dude.
Yeah, but to me, like when a girl wears pigtails, it's like
Yeah.
feels like a 5-year-old. I'm not into it.
Yeah. Remember this one?
Yeah.
Let's-
Yankin.
Dude, we're gonna look this one up. Where's my mummy? We can start looking up anything you want to, but this is just what
Alright,
I'm
cool.
thinking
Yeah, just
about
going
right
back, blast of the past, Scooby Doo.
now. Dude, heck yeah. This
With an
shit's
hour
fucking
of
fire.
Scooby Doo.
Dude, the newer Scooby Doo literally makes me want to fucking throw up. I'll show you something in a
Yeah,
second. I don't know if
I-
you're up to date with how terrible they're making it.
I know that they remade it and everything, and I just didn't bother. It's like
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
this is for another generation, not meant for me.
Yeah,
I'll stick with the
straight up.
goth chicks and cat people.
Bro, but do you remember this one? They hypnotized people, didn't they?
I don't remember this one as well, but I remember
Because
watching
like
it.
they had a bunch of zombies and shit, and they're like hurting people and stuff. They hypnotized them, I think, right? I think so.
Yeah, there was some. I don't remember this one too well.
Yeah, okay.
I remember seeing it, but I don't remember the plot or anything.
What the fuck is going on?
It's cool. I like the style.
That is cool art. I do like that. Kudos. I'm not
I
gonna
guess
shout
my
the name
complaint
out.
would be like of that art styles, like everyone just looks a bit too like bobbleheady,
Yeah, I agree.
twig bodies.
I agree. So did you watch a lot of this? Wait, my bad. My mouse sucks. Did you watch a lot of this? Boop, 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 boop.
Yes, I believe so.
I watched a lot of this. I think I've seen every episode for sure. There's another Alien episode. I remember that one.
Didn't they also have like the little Scooby? What is it, Scrabby?
Scrappy Doo. So there was
Yeah, Scrappy.
I don't know what he was in. He was in a couple things actually. He might have been in. Did you ever watch the series 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo?
Maybe. I remember he was in the original because I would watch the reruns on Boomerang. Do
Mhm.
you remember that channel?
Yeah, I actually
Remember?
love Boomerang. That was an OG ass channel, bro. You ever seen
they
this show?
showed all the Hanna-Barbera, I think it is, cartoons.
Hong Kong Fu.
Remember he was the villain in one of the live-action Scooby-Doo movies?
Yes, I
He
do.
was like those droids.
We're definitely
Those
gonna look
droids
that
he
up.
would-
We're gonna look that up. Hold on. Scrappy steroids.
Yeah.
Dude.
That movie, even when I was a kid, I remember like this movie sucks. But I remember Velma was bad. She was a bad bitch.
Wait, oh dude, hold on. Velma was a bad little hodo. Shit. Wait, okay, hold on. Damn, son.
God damn.
She's like prettier than
It's like
Daphne.
everyone- Yeah.
Like, what the
It's
fuck are they
insane.
thinking? Anywho, I was trying to find the scene because there's a scene at the beginning of the movie where he's going into the forest looking for hamburgers because there's signs that have hamburgers and it says hamburgers. There's an arrow and he's like Ramburgers, where are you? And he looks on a tree and there's a stapled bag of I guess just hamburger meat and it said hamburgers on it. And then as he's eating it, the
Those are
demons come
so
behind him. Wait, hold on. Bag of
weren't like those demons or whatever? I don't know if it was the one where like Scracky takes steroids because there were like 2 of them, right?
yeah, there were 2 of
There
them.
were 2 live action.
So the demons.
Yeah, and then one of them was like the monsters were like animatronic or something.
I
they
forget what
weren't,
the
like,
second one is, honestly, but I watched. So when we would play Minecraft and do all that acid in Minecraft,
Mhm.
we oftentimes when I was at the certain friend's house, we would watch Scooby Doo 1 and 2, and we did it. I wasn't there every time we did it because I would get bored of it, but he would do acid in Minecraft and watch that all the time. Like he has all the lines memorized for both the movies
Jesus.
while
Like the
watching it
live
on
action
drugs.
ones?
Yeah, the live action ones.
I mean, I'd much rather learn all the lines to like the like the cat ones or the goth vampire ones.
yeah, for real, dude.
Not so much like I mean, I remember watching these movies and enjoying them as a kid, but they're bad. Like
They are really bad,
like
but
Scooby Doo looks fucked up. I mean,
oh yeah,
but
we
the
should have
best
complained
part-
more about that.
yeah, like they should have done like one of my favorite movies is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. They
Oh,
should have done it like that.
that was a badass movie, and it looked hand drawn. Like,
Do you have Disney Plus?
I don't believe I do, sadly.
Well, if you are able to
Girlfriend.
get your hands on it, this movie looks impeccable in HD.
For
Like,
real?
holy shit! Yes, it looks amazing.
That's
Like the
crazy.
quality is so good that the carts like on like what they have on Disney Plus, that the cells are slightly translucent and you can tell like how it was put on the actual film. Like this, like it just looks impeccable and so crisp,
That's
and the
fucking
colors are
lit.
just yeah. I'd highly recommend just trying out. I think you could do a free trial and watching this movie because it just looks stunning. Like because I remember watching it in VHS and VHS looks like straight up ass.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Uh,
It
But in
does
like
suck.
HD and it's just so beautiful. Holy shit!
Yo, honestly, I don't remember who the fuck this guy is.
Oh, he was like the main villain. Remember, he wanted to turn Toontown into a highway,
Okay, yeah.
and he was the one
Gotcha.
that killed the main detective guy's brother.
Okay.
He hated Toons, but he himself was a Toon.
Yeah. Makes sense now.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite movies. I love this movie so much.
Such a good movie, and also, was looking into
It's like,
this.
and it has everybody. It has Disney, it has Warner Brothers, it has all of the. It's like this movie was made as a piece of art. Oh yeah, Lola.
Dude, I just looked up Space Jam, but I wasn't gonna talk about Lola too. So they changed her to a amorphous,
I mean,
sexless being, but that's okay, I guess. I don't really care that much.
yeah, I mean, like if you're gonna talk about the theme of like just like Looney Tunes, I feel like the new design is more appropriate. But I mean,
Yeah.
all of us 5-year-olds definitely found out what a boner was. when we
Yeah,
saw Lola.
exactly, dude. And that's not fair to take it away from these kids. I'll fight
Yeah,
for them.
Space Jam. It's probably what awakened a lot of furries.
Well, this new
I mean,
Space
you don't
Jam's
even have to
gonna
be a furry to say that.
That's what I'm saying.
Lola Rabbit.
This connected everybody. We were united on this issue.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
Furries, non-furries, straight, gay, Lola.
We need to look up this because, see,
You might want if we're gonna be streaming this.
oh yeah,
You might want to turn safe search on.
Hold on. We'll just do that for now. And wait, am I advertising? Oh,
You have multiple monitors.
no.
Yeah, me either. Because like
fuck
you
it.
just want to be careful,
Yeah, you're right.
especially
You're right.
with looking up people like Lola Rabbit or Jessica Rabbit, because there's a lot of Rule 34 out there.
Yeah. What a rule, huh? Anything can happen out here, folks. Gosh, what a movie!
I remember loving this movie so much. Like, were you
too.
ever in aftercare like in elementary school?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. Whenever they would post this shit, it would get lit. They
Yeah.
pop in the VHS player, the Space Jam. It's like, goddamn.
Dude, I was inside an ambulance from I think it was either when I overdosed on Ambien or when I overdosed from like just alcohol, like severe alcohol poisoning or something like that. And when I was on the ambulance, they're like, "What do you want to watch?" And I was like, "Space Jam," and they had it,
Hell yeah.
and we watched Space Jam.
Like
It's lit.
it's not a good movie, but I mean, it's just so much fun. You know what I mean?
It holds up when you're hallucinating.
Oh, yeah. Try that one day.
But
But I remember like there were like the tiny little aliens and like
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
they steal
yeah.
like Michael Jordan's like powers or whatever? They turned those juiced up monsters.
yeah, dude, they really got juiced up, bro. I had a good picture of them. Hold on, they're called the.
They're right there.
Yeah, no, but
in
there's a
the-
name
the
for
middle
them.
to the right.
What were they called? They were called like the monsters? No, Monstars. Yeah. Genius.
Oh yeah, monsters.
Genius. That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
All right, great. What else we want to talk about?
We're going on nostalgia. I mean, talked about the bad bitches in Pokemon. Talking about how Velma was a bad bitch. Lola Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit.
Oh yeah, there was some bad bitches. I'm into rabbits now, bro. That's why I fuck rabbits. It's because of them.
Like it. When is Space? Can you look up when Space Jam 2 is coming out?
Yeah, I will actually. Just got images. Whoop. Oh, I said it right there. Yeah.
July 16th.
Okay. Man.
Hopefully, like the vaccines will be out, because I'd like to go to the movie. The last movie I saw in theaters was the remake of Lion King, and holy shit, disappointment. Did you see? Did you see that movie?
I don't think I did.
Don't. It's so bad. It's
Oh
so
my
bad.
god! What the fuck? This is
Yeah,
insane.
and, like it's like supposed to be made super realistic, but they weren't able to show any emotions or anything.
Because
It's
they're
just
fucking
bad.
animals.
You know the YouTube channel Your Movie Sucks?
Yeah, no. They sound great. Let's plug them.
He's like one of my favorite content creators. He's actually unironically a gay furry. He's in love with Star, and he's right now going to make a movie. I mean, movie review. Oh, when you get the chance, you should watch YMS Kimba the White Lion.
Kimba the White Lion is
That's a fantastic. It's feature length, but I mean, it's so good.
Holy
His content is amazing.
Gosh damn shit.
Yeah, it's like if you just if you're playing Minecraft, you just might want to
Yeah,
hit a
no,
bomb.
I definitely
Make
might
sure
want
that
to
you
solve
make sure that you got some
Kimba the White
make sure that you
Lion is
made
one of the
some,
most
some
bizarre.
snacks, some bread or whatever.
Oh,
Sit down. It's a fantastic video. I highly recommend it. All of his content's amazing. But he's now currently doing a review of the remake, and like he has a highlights channel that I've been watching because he streams his editing process.
Right.
And it's just like seeing him just I'm so excited for this. He's been working on this review for almost 2 years.
Well, I feel like he can easily shit all over this movie. This looks fucking
Oh yeah,
crazy.
he is.
Oh, I gotta say though, it is beautiful art.
Yeah, like on a technical level, it's super impressive just how realistic they were able to make everything look. But in the context of the story that they're trying to tell,
Yeah, it didn't work at all.
It's like with being super realistic, you lose the ability to get the vibrant colors, the contrast. It's like characters blend in, or they make this super weird lighting, like where there's like this invisible backlight, so the characters are kind of highlighted, so it just looks off.
Do what?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck did they do to this boar?
Yeah, it just
Oh
doesn't look good.
Jesus. I mean, it's blurry, but golly, that is insane.
Yeah, I mean, you could say on a technical level, like in the way that it was made, it was like everything was VR, so it's like they actually quote unquote filmed. But I mean, it's just bad. It's just so
Wait,
bad.
they filmed real animals?
No. They made this CGI. Everything is CGI.
Right.
But they made this. It's really weird. So everything's CGI. They made this environment, and then they used like VR cameras to quote unquote film, like these VR creatures.
What the fuck?
So it's super weird, and they say that this is live action, but everything is literally CGI. Like, I don't know why they call it the live action remake, even though it looked, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's really
still,
interesting.
This is still animation. I mean,
but Childish Gambino was casted as.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't horrible. Like, he wasn't horrible, but I mean, everyone talked about Beyonce. I mean, I don't care about Beyonce. It was bad.
All right, well.
James Earl Jones is just too old now. His performance wasn't that great.
Who did he play?
He played Mufasa in both the remake. I think he's the only original voice actor from the original movie.
Oh, okay.
Like, the new Scar sucks. Simba, like Kid Simba, It's just bad.
What the fuck? Look at this, dude. That's insane. Yeah, well, what a flop. Good shit.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't know, it depends on how much you love the original. I just recommend not watching the remake.
Yeah.
I'm just sad. Like I love going to the movies. I'll just smell the popcorn and
Movies is
surround
fun.
sound and everything.
I love
Yeah.
sneaking candy in and making them lose money.
Yep.
That's my favorite part.
But it's just like, oh, I saw it with my mom, and even my mom was like, "This sucks." Like you couldn't tell any emotions. This is a crime against humanity. Like,
Oh, dude, I wanted to talk about. I had a thing in my head that I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember what it is now. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna go to this. So this guy's name is Reckless Ben. Have you heard of him?
no.
Really low key YouTuber. So let me
Are you attempting to investigate psychology?
show you a couple of his videos. So he does things like, where's the one? The best Scientology documentary ever. So he infiltrates Scientology, and he like joins the church, and he exposes how completely ridiculous it is with like spy goggles and shit. And he
Yeah.
has 10 different episodes of it, or 11 I think. And on the 10th episode, he uses money from like a Patreon account that he had like for people to donate to, and he made a religion called Scientology Sucks, and he was getting it like tax exempt from the government, and he was projecting a light that just said "sucks" on the building, on Scientology. So it said Scientology Sucks like across it, and he did it at nighttime, and like everybody was coming up to him. Like a couple people were complaining, but most people were just like getting lawn chairs and watching because they didn't like him either. And then cops came, and then they didn't get in trouble because they weren't breaking laws, but they had to move, and then they moved to like another Scientology building. And I'll just actually find that video right now, but you should look up the whole
It's
documentary.
hilarious.
This is
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
This last video doesn't reveal anything from it. It's just them putting the light on there, but I'm gonna show you that because it's fucking funny. Oh yeah.
Are you attempting to investigate psychology?
Are you
But,
attempting to
pause it for a sec.
investigate?
Let me bring up what's his name on YouTube.
Reckless Ben.
I just want to make sure I don't forget,
Okay.
because after this I have to do notes, and so this will be great to watch while I'm doing them. About how long have we been going for?
Oh fuck. Let me look. 52 minutes. So we can go for like another
52?
10 minutes if you want.
Oh, let's go to 8. Because I have stuff to work on, and my voice is starting to get a little scratchy. But
All right. Okay, so here. It's a good stuff. Oh, wait.
okay.
It's loud as fuck. But look. So
Oh, shit.
throughout the night, different Scientologists come up to him and they like get really mad at him, and different people come up and give him high fives and shit. Like this guy is mad. Like I think he said that they're trying to send Scientologists over to like get him on camera saying something incriminating so they can get him arrested, but he never gave him anything that they wanted. It was really funny. So
Did you ever watch? I think there was a documentary on Scientology, and like literal Scientologists tried infiltrating a federal building and tried burning it down to destroy all the documents that the U.S. government had on
what?
Scientology. Yeah, it was insane.
That's fucking
Like
ridiculous.
the lengths that these people will go to it's ridiculous. Like
Dude,
I'm against all religion. Like I think all religion is a cult and stupid, blah blah blah. But I mean, like Scientology is legit hardcore. Like what the fuck?
like that one's the most obvious in your face. Like we're taking your money because you're stupid.
Yeah. And I
Like
think to get to like the highest level, you have to spend like over $100,000. It's insane.
oh yeah, dude. Okay, so
And like the only reason why people like I'm sorry for talking over you.
you're good.
The only reason why people like John Travolta and Mission Impossible guy. I'm blanking.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, the only reason why they're on there is because Scientology probably has a lot of incriminating shit on them, so they can't leave, even though they probably know it's all bullshit.
Yeah, and there's a lot of
Tom
people.
Cruise
Ooh, let me
looks
direct you.
good. I think he's almost 60.
He's 59, I think.
Like, he looks good.
Well, let me, wait,
Like, I don't know what they
58.
pumped him up in with Scientology, but he does all stunts and everything. Like, holy shit.
Dude,
Like, he's a super weird guy, but like, props to mad respect. I mean,
oh, what
he
was
does
her
all the
name?
stunts.
There's this girl.
Oh yeah, the one.
there's a
She was on the King of Queens.
yeah, and she was on JRE.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, she talked about it and
Leah-
how wacky it was and everything.
It was Leah Remini. Yeah, Rhea Remini. That was a really good podcast. If you haven't seen
Yeah,
that.
I saw that one. Yeah,
But-
it's really, really good.
So
She was also on Bill Maher, and she talked about it on there. That's also another good interview.
oh, and also she's my girlfriend. I don't know if you didn't know that, because damn, she's my girlfriend.
Are you a MILF hunter?
I'm just hunting for any beautiful face.
Hey, I
I
respect
found it
that.
right there, bro. It's right there.
Yeah, I mean,
But like honestly, dude, I think there's probably an attractive, elderly woman. I bet there's easily 100 women on this page that I would. Nope. Never mind.
yeah, you're just gonna get like Shutterstock.
All right. She's all right, I guess.
Yeah.
She's pretty. I'll do that. And then we're gonna go.
But I think it's also a thing. Like as we get older, we'll probably grow. Like think back to when you were like 11 and you thought other 11-year-olds were hot.
Right.
Now looking back, like we just view them all as babies.
Right. Yeah.
So I think there might be a similar thing to this. Like when we're 70 or whatever, and our fucking balls are like scraping on the ground while we walk. Oh yeah, that's a bad bitch.
Dude, there's some like I could have sworn there's ooh, there it is right there. I'd like to take a
love
ride
the
on
hair.
that dreamboat. Oh man.
Oh my god, that hair.
Dude, for real. That's like Hillary Clinton times 3.
How much product?
All of it. She's pretty. How old is she? No, she doesn't even she looks like she's like 50 and dyes her hair.
Yeah, she might be in her late 50s.
Not a lot of promising really old people here. Gotta be.
Now we're looking.
Ooh,
we started
she's
off on
really.
drugs. Yeah, that's. We started off on drugs, and now we're looking for gilfs.
Dude, this is a good Tinder profile pic.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, close and personal. She said, I got the lips and I got the eyes. What's up? Dude, her eyes are beautiful. Look at them.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. Looking into a fucking aquarium with no fish in it. I don't know what that means. That's a weird way to say that. But anyways, let's go over here. Nope. She looks like they propped up a dead person and took a picture of her, kind of.
Yeah, but she probably works out a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely. She definitely was pretty, like, if I could go back in time and look at that face, I'm sure she killed it back then, bro.
Yeah.
No hate, no hate. Ooh. Is this the same girl who was sucking on the popsicle? She's just out here, bro. She's just fucking out here, bro. Dude!
Stock bottle.
Oh my gosh. She's making the big dollars, though. Fuck. Ooh. She's like, do you have your library card? What's
Want to
up?
go out for some ice cream?
I know a good old lady that makes some nice popsicles. Oh, dude. That's not even an old lady.
That's not. No, it's like a 30-year-old.
Nah, dude, that's cap. Get out of here. Oh, what are you just trying to show me some weird... Oh, shut up.
Now we're getting into younger and younger people.
Yeah, dude, it's a trick. Show me the old ones. I need older. Wait, attractive...
Grandmas.
Ooh, there's the keyword. You know how to look up porn. Alright. Let's get into it.
In Minecraft, of course, everything in Minecraft.
Everything in Minecraft. Oh my gosh. This is not bad for an old lady. If someone had this as their grandma, I'd be like, you have a pretty grandma. That's cool. But I'd be like, nah, she cannot have sex with me, though. Probably not. She has big teeth. But I'm really judgmental. I'm a rude person.
At least she takes good care of them. I mean, like, you know, some old people have those.
No,
like, blacked
absolutely.
out.
She looks amazing for her age. Look how beautiful her white hair is, too. Good for her.
Mhm.
This is just a attractive female. Just gonna put that on the screen for a second. That's gonna be a thumbnail.
Clickbait.
Oh, look at this one, dude. If we really want to clickbait, we just put this picture up there. Ooh, yeah, now we're getting into it. I'm just gonna keep clicking as
This
fast as I
reminds-
can.
Oh,
Oh,
nice smile there.
we're in a good spot here. But it reminds you of what? What were you gonna say?
I don't know. Is it, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, I wanted to zoom in right here.
Hail Satan.
Oh wait, is that zooming in? Oh no, it's not. Okay, whatever. Well, so we got 3 minutes. It's just popping up with attractive women out here. We can't put the word attractive, bro. We just gotta find grandmas that are attractive amidst the sea of moderate grandmas. Oh gosh, there's never. If we find one attractive grandma in here, like we win the game.
What do we win?
Fucking, I'll cash app you $1 next week. Dude, I don't know why. I feel like it's gonna end badly. It looks like it's. I don't know. It looks like almost like she's trying to suck the candles in from right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think someone with good Photoshop skills could probably make something very.
Oh,
Very
not even good Photoshop skills. Very moderate Photoshop skills. Yeah, dude, I could do that. I might.
Someone with GIMP.
I'll go back to it.
Now we're just getting like a whole bunch of like grandma's cookies and shit.
Dang, dude, I was about to say, you know who's attractive? That girl, the person who played Juliet inside the Romeo and Juliet movie. Then I realized that she was 16, and I was like 16 when I saw that too.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But it also showed a titty.
Yep.
Do you remember that, bro?
Mr. C.
Mr.
C.
C.
Yeah, his class was lit.
He held it down, bro. Oh, one time, dude. All right, this is actually gonna be funny. Let's just I'm gonna look up cool teachers so you have this in the background when we talk about him. Yeah, dude, this is definitely Mr. C.
Yeah.
But
Mr. Show.
Mr. Show, Mr. Bro. Oh, damn it, that did not work out in my favor. All right, whatever. So one time we were like, he was doing a lesson in front of the class, and one of the kids in the back of the class, he was like talking, like making faces or something at people through the window, and he was like, "Stop paying attention to those idiots." And then when they came around the corner, bro, we found out it was a special ed class. And everybody was like, "Damn, Mr. Bro, you snapped."
he was hilarious.
No, he clearly didn't know that, but I know that they're.
Did you see him like before he slimmed down a lot before I think he started teaching college classes.
What? No
Like,
way.
He lost like a whole bunch of weight and started getting like thick but like with muscles.
I wasn't even saying no way to the no weight. I was just saying no way that he's teaching college now. That kind of hurts my feelings. I wanted to go say hi to him.
Yeah, he left. I think he left our senior year.
So where the fuck is he at then? Because
I think he's teaching at EFSC.
Word. Dude, what if I could get one of our teachers on the podcast?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be sick.
That'd be really cool. Yeah, because I think his partner also worked there. So
okay.
yeah, I don't want to disclose what department that they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But all right, heck yeah. Well, it's 8 o'clock now. If you need to head out.
Yeah.
But
yeah, great.
It's pretty fun. I feel like it was like a really good
But I tossed the scraps in the doggy bag. Rehearsing verses in my head, no iPod. Gave my life to John, still can't find a job. So what I'm rhyming for, to put these new Nikes on, or to hide the scars from the eyes of God. Is there a heaven for us hip-hop heathens? Big Pop and Pac, even Easy had a meaning. We all children, looking for a reason. What do you believe in?